Greetings to everyone from wherever you are watching from. This video is centered on a verse which is Romans 12, verse 2. And since this whole page or program, or I'll say project, is basically empowered by the Word of God, which is the Bible, scriptures. So all my submissions and discussions and videos will be centered, which says, do not conform any longer to the pattern of this world. So the world has a pattern, and this pattern doesn't mean you don't have to drive the nice cars, build the dream houses, marry the good wife, or have the children or the kids you want, or live the life that you think is well pleasing to you. It has nothing to do with that. This is talking about the pattern of the world, where the world gives meaning to certain things which is not supposed to be, and the world believes it, or everybody believes it because the world has produced such informations to mankind. So there is a pattern. Currently, this word was written some years after Christ had died and resurrected and gone up to heavens or the Father, and it was written within that timing, and the culture and the way of doing things were different as at that time. So it was given a meaning at that time. So now let us bring it back to this time. Let us bring it forward to this time, where our world, what and how is our world like? Currently, the pattern of the world is leading towards where we are beginning to believe that men or human being evolved through animals or came out of animals, and there is no God. And it has come to be a belief, and everybody is trying to believe that there is no God, or the existence of God is a problem. So there is a pattern. Also, the world has made it look like sin is something appreciable. Just like we have other, currently, you've heard of this various, in terms of gender issues, and we know what's is happening currently. So with that, we are talking about the pattern of that world. So it has nothing to do with the livelihood of men and how to please yourself and please God. It has nothing to do about that. It has something to do about the agenda of the world and what it wants to achieve. So with that, and the word goes on further to say, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, so that what the pattern of the world is trying to create in the minds of people, which is actually fallible or is a fallacy or not actually accurate, you may be transformed. And your mind is supposed to be transformed, and the transformation happens in the mind. And the word goes on to say that when you are being transformed in the mind, then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is. So now, if your mind is not transformed, you will not be able to see what God's will is, or you will not be able to see the existence of God. So, since your mind is blinded, or you are not being transformed, you may see certain abnormalities as normal, and certain things which are being accorded as sin as actually doing the right thing. So when we are able to have that transformation of the mind and prove it, the word goes on and said you'll be able to test. So when you test it now, and you will prove what God will is, and by so doing you'll be able to say that this is what the goodness of God is, the pleasing and His perfect will. So at the latter end, where we'll be sent and said, and you'll be able to prove what God will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. So what are the goodness, pleasing, and perfect will of God? And we see it from creation, which is in Genesis, what God's will and purpose was for mankind and human beings. So, in all, we could see that until we become productive or developed, or being productive enough, or being more significant in the world or wherever we find ourselves, we need to have a change of mind. And our mindset is very, very, very important, because when we have a certain mindset, a negative mindset, and we want to achieve a positive result, it cannot happen that way. So with a positive mindset, you'll be able to achieve a positive result or a reward. So, in our livelihood as people or as individuals, certain uh, mindsets or decisions we make affect our lives, and it's cut across in every activity or every position that we take or every direction that we take in our livelihood. So, if your mindset is about you are waiting for someone to come and save you or help you out of a problem, it's your mindset, and this is what you have in your mind. And if you don't know that you are the masterminder of your life and you can walk your way out of that problem if you take a step. So you'll be in that problem waiting for a solution or waiting for someone to come and help you, whilst you should know that you are the masterminder. So with that negative mindset, waiting for someone to come and help you or deliver you from your problem, then you will still be waiting till the problems eat you entirely up. So, but when you're able to realize and understand that and transform your mind and understand that you are the masterminder or you are the master or the leader or everything about your life, and whatever decision you take, you are the originator or the person who is supposed to be responsible for everything, then you will be able to make a step and move forward and achieve whatever you want to achieve in life.